Yeah. Good morning, traders. This is Rick Majors here at Optic.com, and this is our daily market briefing. Now, coming up through this week, we started off slow, just to go through the calendar a little bit here. Monday, steady, nice and easy. Tuesday was a little bit of a burst of speed with a lot of the U.S. dollar assets coming up, also with the Canadian and the pound, set a lot of things going in motion. Yesterday, Wednesday, was the kicker. Everything that would build up into what is going to be an amazing trading day for Thursday, March 20th. It's going to be a real critical moment, I think, in this month's trading period as well. Starting out here, we're going to have great volatility today, all due to things from the FOMC meetings yesterday, where the government did decide to cut stimulus to the economy, citing economic recovery. And also interest rates rose there, so we saw the dollar shot up. We saw gold is down to a 3-month low. We have a lot of things really happening right now in the market that are going to prove very, very beneficial to us as binary option traders. Now, looking at today, Thursday, in just a couple of minutes, we're going to be seeing the Swiss francs Libra rate, but as we can tell here, no change is good here. I don't think we're going to be seeing too many problems on that one, but we do have the monetary policy assessment coming up at the same time, so we will be seeing some movement on the Swiss franc in just a couple of minutes. So keep an eye on that during the European market today. You probably will be seeing a lot more volatility than usual. 12:30 p.m., real important one here, Thursday's big standard. The unemployment claims is going to be an interesting one to watch, seeming as well. It is forecasted to go up. However, during Janet Yellen's speech yesterday to the Federal Reserve and the FOMC, we heard very clearly her stating that even though a lot of the job reports that have been coming out for unemployment, for claims for unemployment, and those who had also jobs created, like the non-farm payroll, are not entirely accurate in regards to the fact that people are working, just most of them are at a part-time level right now. So while they may be filing for unemployment, there might not be total grounds to say that that has really truly risen. Also, coming up 2 p.m., existing home sales in the Philly Fed Manufacturing Index. Also, two standards that you'll usually see on the Thursdays. We're looking here. The existing home sales are coming up a little bit. From what I've been reading recently about the real estate market and the home situation in the United States, a lot of people are having trouble getting loans and, of course, mortgages for new homes due to the closure of a lot of smaller local banks. So I don't know how accurate this one's going to be. If you want to take a look, open the folder up here. It hasn't been very good. All right. Looking at just going back to, let's say, October here even, where this whole kind of downward spiral started, we were looking at an initial previous of 5.39 million, and then it started dropping to 5.29, then to 12, then to 490, then to 487, then to 462. And now they're saying it needs to go up at least a little bit. We're hoping, obviously, for something good, because economic recovery is good for everyone in the end of the day. And to see new homes happening is, in general, just something that would be good for the country and, of course, the currency alike. However, I don't have my hopes up too much. I don't want to give people a false sense of something really going to happen, but I don't think this is going to play out too well. Even if it does, this would be a great time for it. It's very key, and I do think the American economy wants this to come out well, so they may actually push for it to come out a little bit brighter. So we'll go on the assumption that it should come out at least a little bit above expectations. Philly Fed Manufacturing, this one is looking to make a big jump. Again, you can see that it took a very, very large loss in the Philly manufacturing area, and it's looking to come back. The reason why this one's important, really, and if you can look at why traders care here, it's a real key indicator for economic health. It's really talking about what's going on economic conditions wise, and it gives an interesting signal kind of to how the market conditions, especially in manufacturing, are reacting to what's going on currently in the economic environment. Now, after that, you're going to have pretty much smooth sailing. I mean, you have bank stress test results and things like that, and down at 11 o'clock p.m. already, you're looking at CB lending index. But what's really important here is that right after that, after all this volatility is going to be pushed through the market this week, from 2:30 p.m. basically, you can already look at smooth sailing all the way up until Friday. Friday, just so you guys do know, as it says here on the calendar, the Japanese yen is on a bank holiday, so you're not going to be getting a lot of action from that. So from Thursday night following up until Friday, watch out on the Asian currencies because you're not going to have a lot of trading there. Also, going into Friday, it's going to be a lot of smooth sailing, probably a generally relaxed Friday with some slower movements but some nice trends. If you're going to be trading, this is the day to do it. This is an amazing trading day. There's going to be plenty of volatility, and it will be looking very bright for everyone in the entire industry. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for listening to today's daily market briefing. We will not be doing one tomorrow as it is Friday, but however, we will be back again on Monday, same as usual, to go ahead and start talking about our financial market. My name is Rick Majors, here with Optech.com, and I wish you all a happy trading day.